It's about that time to have that good conversation. I don't know what to take it back to. I think it might have to start from, movie making, right? Because, popularly known for Jews, you know what I mean? And swinging into 2001, 2008, Girlfriends, sitcom. Let's see. How would you describe yourself, Khalil?
A renaissance man. How about that?
Okay. It's more like we're whispering right now.
Just a little bit, yeah. It's been a long day.
I know.
It's been a long week.
Is watch it choking you?
But check it out. It's my first time in Ghana, so
okay.
I've been getting dragged around by PY all over town.
Right.
I gotta eat, I gotta drink, I gotta meet people, and we have to let everyone know about coming to Africa.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man, but I write, I act, I direct, I produce.
Yep.
So yeah, man, a little bit of everything. I got a play that's being done this coming year. Like whatever I feel like doing artistically, I let it fly.
You express like that.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So this Khalil Kain, all right? And let's see if someone who's not looking at you now, they're gonna have to have a mental picture of who you are. I'll try my best. If you haven't watched Jews, I think I still refer to Jews, because I think it's one of your favorites too, right?
Well, I've just been fortunate that I've got an opportunity to do some classic work like Juice, like Love Jones, for colored girls. These are all part of the culture. And Girlfriends is the show, man. It's the show.
I know. You do amazing in there. Surely, so you're here in Ghana. I'll be asking questions about how people are really holding off travels, right? To Ghana, for example, because elections is coming up in a couple days. And so they're holding off travels. And then after the elections, they get to make their travels down here. But you're already here. I have to have that comment with you. I mean, how that inspired you to get here, however, But I have PY here in the studio as well. PY, he's an actor, an entrepreneur, and a broadcaster as well. He's actually one of the people I looked up to back in the time when we were young,
I'm not that old, Elvis.
Wait, what you say? He say he's not. Let's say he doesn't have hair on his head right now, so he can't even determine it,
Yeah.
Over time, doing work artistically, traveling through the world, around the world, and making sure that you get here today, having collaborations with Khalil and all of that. I will ask you how this means for you, and because you're Ghanaian, I would have to find out what it means for Ghana's movie tourism. I will get to that side with it. Yeah.
Okay.
And Mr. Jamison.
Yes, sir.
What's good?
Hey, what's good? At the same.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. I didn't catch that earlier.
Threw you off guard on that one.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So you caught a bit of language, right?
Yeah, I've caught a bit of. I've been here. This is my third time. I better catch a little bit. There's something wrong with me.
What else have you learned?
Hot the same. And may die say. That's the easy one. I'm trying to advance, but the Chui, I got to work on it, though, so I don't want to embarrass
You're doing
myself.
great, though.
But I learned a little bit.
You're doing great. I don't know if I should leave you and Khalil to speak back to back. Let's see how that goes.
Machine.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. All right, so you've already tried fufu, right?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Wait, we need to sue this man. He hasn't done.
No. Today though, I had my grilled tilapia. That was amazing.
Right.
And what's the stew yesterday?
Garden egg stew yesterday.
Garden egg stew was the best thing I ate so far.
Wow.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, you want to try it again?
Nana McBrown made it though in her own kitchen. So.
Oh, McBrown's kitchen.
Yeah. At home.
At home.
At home.
Yeah. Well, that's the kitchen.
Yeah, the real kitchen.
No. Home cooked.
That's the real
stew. It was amazing.
But you've already had wache, is that correct?
No, not yet.
Oh, wow. Oh, basically you have more days ahead of you, right?
Yes.
Yes, so you get to experience some of these delicacies, absolutely. But I think, Mr. Jamison, you've been here several times, so all this I'm mentioning, you've already had them.
Yes. Yeah. This is my third time, so I'm making... No, but what's crazy is we had fufu in the movie. I had fufu in the movie, but I didn't really have fufu. I didn't get to really sit down and eat it was a prop, you know. I had to do a little. You know,
I know, because movie food is not the food. You know, like, you always taste one as a cut, retake, cut. You're not eating.
So I'm looking forward to really getting to try some fufu the real way.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, we might gang up together sometime and probably have that, you know.
Yeah.
But welcome to Ghana and welcome to Asaase Radio.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for
Yep,
having us.
and it feels good to have you guys in the studio with me. We have conversations that will broadly deal with, you know, tourism, movie-wise.
Right.
Talk about the diaspora relations.
Right.
We have conversations about how you include in Africa in sceneries and stories and plots in movies that are going to be in Hollywood, and all of that. But so definitely, I'll start with Khalil. So, having got the chance to be in this new movie you guys released, this new film, I think it's coming to Africa though. But I do know this is more like a twist for an African version. Is that correct?
I would say so. But interestingly enough, just for me personally, coming from America, when Anwar came to me about this project, it's an independent project with a minimal budget. The end product is lovely, but at the time, I wasn't sure I wanted to come all the way to Africa, you know, with that type of budget. We just met each other.
Right.
So then after I got to see the film, I was like, man, I wish I would have gone to Ghana. Right. So I'm here now. But all those attitudes that are prevalent in America for black people about what Africa is, how it exists, what happens from day to day on the street, you have to come here to really understand the truth.
Right.
And I think the movie really exemplifies that. And I think there's a swap of cultures that I think the people here in Ghana will get an idea of what it's like in Memphis, and the people back home, and really get a easy, nice sense of like this place.
Okay, so the experiences are not strange to each other.
No, but this is my first time in Ghana, and my mother asked me today what it was like, and I described it to her, quote, like a warm embrace. I mean, I'm American.
Right.
You're about to have your elections. We just had ours.
Yeah.
We had a rough 4 years. So there's been a lot of anxiety, stress, you know, and then I come here and I see happy faces, and I see faces that look like mine. Yeah. Like my grandmother, like my grandfather. There's my uncle over there down the block. But it feels good.
It does, man.
It does. And it's not something my eye has ever seen before.
Right. Okay, so you made your way to Ghana, I mean, for coming to Africa. But, you know, the situations that characterize elections, you know, especially we've heard stories in Africa before where elections are held and you've got a lot of, issues around it, probably didn't go well. But you're here in Ghana. Why would you decide to be here whilst we have elections coming up in a couple of days?
Just worked out that way. Corona has made for some interesting situations. And the film was released in America. Right. It's going to be released wide here in Ghana on the 5th. Yeah. So we wanted to try and get a premiere in before that. Right. So, you know, I mean, and when is it, the 8th?
No, it's the 5th.
The 5th here?
The Saturday, right after the day after the premiere.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think what comes to mind is, I mean, I had this conversation with some of my fellow people here. They were like, no, I think they made it here because Ghana is peaceful, you know, and it makes a very good investment ground, you know, to be here, even though you've got a few days to election, doesn't really matter. It's because Ghana is peaceful.
So I had to get a yellow fever vaccine to come here. Right. The woman that gave me the shot that I went to the office, you know, she said, where are you going? I said, I'm going to Ghana. She said, wow, so many people are going to Ghana. I said, really? She goes, yeah, there's been people coming in for the, you know, for the vaccine. Yeah. And everybody's going to Ghana. I was like, interesting. You know, she thought it was a little strange. Right. You know, it's a movement, man. It's a movement.
So PY, I'm going straight to you now. So
yes,
how did you get roped up into coming to Africa?
I like that. How did I get roped up?
Yeah.
It sounded a little bit like a slave term in my mind.
Easy, bro.
You know what? Maybe I might have to use the term because it sounds like coming to Africa sounds like it.
I know. But
Okay.
yeah. So how did this start? We've been working on this for a couple of years now.
Okay.
Anwar's cousin, who's Power, or Huru, he's in the movie. He plays his brother
Okay.
in the movie, as well. So we've been talking about this going back and forth for a couple of years, and then, the time came sometime about 2 years ago. He was like, "Look, we're about to do this. The time is now." I spoke to my cousin, and he's like, "Yo, we have to make this happen." But let me back up a little bit since today is Throwback Thursday.
Yep.
And let me enlighten your listeners with exactly what's going on.
Right.
I went to college in Little Rock, Arkansas.
All right.
Out of all the places, deep down south. And in my years during college years, still being a creative person, DJing here, organizing events. I got to see the creative industry and how they operated over there. So I used to go to Memphis a lot. We go and perform, do shows, organize events, hang out. So from there, and Power connecting with me from Memphis, and his cousin coming in, working on the project called Coming to Africa.
Yeah.
That's the connection. Connecting, you asked the question earlier on, connecting the diaspora.
Right.
And us Africans. We're all one people regardless, but we need to tell the stories in the right direction. The stories have to be told in the right direction. So that's what really, it's something that was meant to happen anyway.
Yeah.
But that's what really got my attention and got me more excited. I'm like, oh, this is really meant to happen.
Right.
I didn't just end up there, and Power didn't just end up in Accra.
No, it's been long overdue.
Exactly.
This is strange. This was meant to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know Anwar before this project, and he just reached out to me. He found my information and just asked, "Would you be interested in being in my movie?" Send me the script. The script was dope. Okay, let's talk. But Power Uhuru gave me a haircut in L.A.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm serious.
It's
In
getting
like
interesting
96.
here. Okay.
1996, 1997. He was cutting hair in L.A., and I used to go to that shop, and I came in one day. The dude who usually cuts my hair, Raheem, wasn't there. He was like, "I'll cut your hair."
Okay.
So the connections in this project are strange. And working in this business, I've been doing movies almost 30 years now. You're not going to always love the people you work with. It's business.
Right.
This seems more connected from an organic place.
Right.
And it's more like a family situation. And for some reason, we're supposed to be here in Ghana.
Wow.
And like, it feels correct.
Wow. So here's the thing. So everything dates and leads back to Power. Okay?
Right.
Where the dots get connected.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, everything just goes back to him. And you being the cousin, right?
Yes.
And still connects to him anyway. So
Yeah, right. It does.
yeah, it does. All right. So from a filmmaker perspective, you got Khalil, you got PY. I know there are a lot more actors and actresses in there. I know there's Mark Brown in there as well. Right?
Yeah.
Mr. Donto is in there.
Yeah, David Donto, Nana Mark Brown,
Paulino Dro.
Your former co-host Sichofe.
Oh, Sichofe, yeah. She's in there.
Yeah, she's in there.
Great.
And Paulino Dro, and a few other cast.
Wow.
Yeah, in there as well. And of course, I play a little role.
I'm gonna come back to the roles. I will get back to it because that's the thing. That's what makes the movie. So, from a filmmaker perspective, having selected these acts together, was there an element that you wished that was there? Would you have imported something from the US maybe?
No, absolutely not. It was yes, yeah, Khalil originally, but after that, even that worked out the way it was supposed to, right?
Okay. He's not American, don't mind him.
But this was a Ghanaian story.
Okay.
Like America was the vessel to get us here. It was the springboard. It laid it was the exposition. Right, but the meat of it in the movie was here. So I needed the cast from here. I needed the crew from here. I needed Memphis back home, like I could do that easy. We start, the movie starts there, it ends there. You know, we shot most of it here, and then we went home to Memphis and finished. And once we had this wrapped up, I was like, we got it. So it was my focus was really Ghana, being as authentic as I could, being as respectful as I could to the country, just everything, and really saying, hey, this is my way of reaching out. I hope they embrace what I'm trying to do. You know, I was fully concerned with Ghana. I knew that end would take care of itself. This is my 4th movie overall, but I leveled up. It's by far the biggest thing I've done. But I knew how to maneuver around there. I knew that would be all right. I had confidence.
All right.
But Ghana had everything I was concerned about was here.
Now is the time for us to get into the conversation about what the story is. You said it's more of a Ghanaian story. And people usually say that no one tells a Ghanaian story better than the Ghanaians, right? But you're telling our story. So you tell me what our story is from your perspective.
Well, it is, okay, and I should almost, it is definitely some guys coming to Ghana to interact. So there was even somebody early on want to Power, my cousin. And again, I have to say, I don't want to take up too much time. Power, like you said, all the dots connect to him. I want to give a shout out to him. His lovely wife, Future, they responsible, and they weren't able to make it. I don't want to go into the situation. We sitting here now trying not to get emotional because, like you said, all the dots lead to him.
Right.
And I'm like, there's no way he's going to have to miss this. So I don't want to take up all the time, but we love him so much, and it connects to them. So one of his friends even said, when we talked about coming, oh, no, you can't come. You have to come first and learn Ghana to be able to tell the story. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to try to tell the story of Ghana or Ghanaians. That would be arrogant of me. That would be, I can't tell that. But I can tell what some guys feel like who've never been there before and go along with them as they navigate Ghana and learn Ghana. So I was originally, I was supposed to come first. Like, let me get a visit out the way, learn the culture some, finish the script, and the next time I go, we'll shoot the movie. But I had some false starts. It didn't work that way. And it got to the point, it was like, the first time I go, we shooting the movie, but it actually helped because I was living through it. So my first time here seeing all these things for the first time was the character's first time seeing all these things. So it actually worked to my advantage. So Coming to Africa is obviously a play on the title Coming to America. But I said, hey, the storyline itself is not the same. But you had 2 guys in that movie from Africa going to America, fish out of water, not knowing what to expect, not understanding the culture. I said, hey, what would that look like the other way? 2 guys dropped into Africa. They go to Ghana. They don't understand the culture. What would that look like? Hey, that might be funny, but I can make some important points about the diaspora in Africa. So that's what I try to do.
I tell you, I mean, the Ghanaians, they live here every day, and their day-to-day life is what it is. I would be shocked and amazed if most of these people here understand how much they have to offer the rest of the continent as a culture, the people over in America as a culture. If they knew, like, how beautiful it is, really. I mean, like, we don't know over in America, like, what we're supposed to get here. Like, this is my first time here, and it really is an emotional experience. It's visceral. Like, I feel it in my body.
Do you have any experiences that are not in the scripts? Because I know it's basically about chronicling your journey, right? But, you know, as movies, you know, you cut out some parts. I like to hear those parts you cut out.
Well, let me say this. This is a political film.
Right.
And I love the way Anwar handled it because it is political. But he does it in a very lighthearted way and with comedy. And so it doesn't feel heavy at all. It feels like generous and sharing, and it's an interaction as opposed to some sort of overbearing statement about, well, this is what it is. No, this is what it could be. You know, what a lot of times we don't know what we need, you know, until you see it right in front of your face.
Right.
You know, and then you understand.
Right, it's true. I mean, you're going to have to experience it firsthand.
Yeah.
And you know what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about your roles. Don't tell me you basically came to eat food in Africa. You didn't do that. So you tell me exactly what you did in there.
No, my role actually in the film was to play his brother, who's really like conscious about the people and wanting like the black people in America to come together and so like take care of themselves. Like if we're waiting for the government to take care of us, that's not going to happen. If we want to live like civilized people and have the lives we want, we have to take care of ourselves, like they're doing over in Africa. And he gets the chance to go. I have to stay in America and take care of business, and my brothers get to go to Ghana and discover and have an adventure.
Wow. How wait. So you met him.
All right, check it out.
Okay.
Real. Anwar approached me about doing the film.
Yep.
Cool. We had, after I read the script was good. I'm interested in the film. So we had a honest discussion. What's your budget? Okay. I don't know you like that I'm going to go all the way over to Africa.
I don't know you like that.
But right now, I have so much respect.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of him like a brother because of what he accomplished with this much, and he did it, and it's beautiful. Like, I was really curious because after I said no, he went back, thought about it, and then came back to me and said, well, look, how about this? Would you be interested in playing this role instead? And then all you would shoot would be done in Memphis, and you wouldn't have to go to Africa, but you would still be in the movie. Could you do that? I said, yeah, man, I'll do that. No, but Anwar's a beautiful human being, man. He's a good brother. So also you wanna be part of helping somebody else grow, I think that's part of what we do as a culture and as a people.
Yeah.
That's something that we have in us. So that's how we've been getting down, man. And the end product is really, really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
PY, what's your role in there?
Oh no.
Well,
Oh no.
Yeah. I like to hear it.
well, I honestly, you have to watch the movie to really understand my role very well. But I play an older brother who's a businessman who does legit business.
You better do legit though.
Yeah, a Ghanaian business.
A
Ghanaian businessman.
A legit Ghanaian businessman.
And I'm also
Okay.
the producer of the movie.
Right.
This is actually my first major production as far as
Oh,
movies.
you
is
give it up
concerned.
for him. Give it up.
You know,
And he did a
Awesome.
great job. He held me down with that.
Awesome.
Made sure I didn't have to worry.
But Anwar, I was just telling PY in the waiting room. Earlier, we did another radio spot earlier.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the movie. And every time Anwar and Power would talk to me about PY is our connect there. PY is going to take care of you when you
Yeah,
get there.
yeah.
PY, wait till you meet PY. Talk to PY. We spoke on the phone. Oh, cool. I didn't realize until today, this morning, that the guy in the movie was PY. I told him, I was like, bro, you did a great job. Like, I didn't put it together.
Right.
And I've already seen the movie a few times. I was like, "Ah, that is you,
The light
bro.
bulb went off. He was like, wait, that's
No, the difference between personalities and the character was like this.
Way apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did his thing, man.
Yeah. So,
Right.
so that was a good look, though. I mean, look, I'm the type of guy. This is about my fourth film that I've done.
Right.
I've worked with Pascal Accra.
Yeah.
He's one director. He's like the guy that I only
guy.
work with.
Yeah.
I love to work with. Shout out to him. He's been nominated for 9 nominations? 19? Was it 19 or 9? At the Armors,
Oh,
coming up.
nice.
Yeah, so that's it for
Awesome.
Gold Coast,
Right.
which I'm in there as well.
Nice.
Playing once again a very
Legit
simple,
businessman.
business role.
Right.
So I like to pick and choose,
Okay.
and and how we are here. Before they'll start labeling you as the next JD or the next, Majid or something like
Yeah.
that, but you have to carve your own niche.
Right.
That's what makes you stand out.
Yeah.
And that's what I believe in, and that's why, I like to pick these supporting roles,
Okay.
and this particular film, Coming to Africa, everybody must watch it
All right.
because the storyline, you can relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
We have guys that have lived in the U.S., that have gone to school, have studied, have come back home. You have guys in the U.S. who have repatriated and they came back home, year of return and all of that.
Yeah.
There has to be something more than that, and we need to show it. More often we shoot movies on the continent, but you and I will watch the movie and we don't even know the movie came from the continent. So we need to show the good side, the good things. And that's one thing that also Anwar really wanted to touch on, and that's what we need to show the people.
Right. I'd like to know what these connections, this entire production means for the Ghanaian movie industry, tourism-wise. Can you furnish me with that information if you can?
Well, I don't do much with the Tourism Authority or the Tourism Ministry. But we're looking forward to do some good business with them and being able to, because we have to work together. They need us as much as we need them.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to work together. We need to stop picking and choosing. We need to put our foot down and do the right thing. Embrace what is right that represents Ghana, that takes Ghana, put Ghana on the map globally. Because at the end of the day, that's what we need. We need to represent who we are, and we need to teach them the right things. And then we shouldn't look at certain people and close doors. We should open the doors to everybody. And once you open the doors to everybody, you pick the right ones who have the vision.
Okay.
So definitely, I think it's a big opportunity for the Ghana tourism industry, because people all over the world are going to watch this movie and they're going to know about Ghana.
Yep.
This is putting Ghana on the map than anything else, if you ask me.
Right. So we're going to go straight for the trailer, okay? I mean, we need to catch a glimpse of it, the minds, just to build a story in our own head. So if you haven't heard about it, this is coming to Africa, and it started lots of people. See, we'll be lining up the names for you later on, just so we can whet your appetite ahead of it. And we'll talk about the premiere, okay, and how you can win tickets, to be there, all of that in between. Yeah, we all smile. We like that. Yeah, we like freebies, so.
Yeah.
And here it is.
I need y'all to go over there and represent now. Let our people know that the black men here are not what they see on YouTube.
I'm trying to get my drink.
Bro, you had too much. Can we get everybody before you get us killed in this please?
I know my level. I know my level.
Everybody eating with their hands. Man, what they gonna do is Ghanaians do. Soca in this culture, man. Stop tripping.
You just sprung on the accent. I heard you was out there trying to be a Romeo.
So where you from?
I'm from the States.
The state. I know you're from the state. I'm trying to speak like y'all. No, I mean which state?
We go chop life, we go make high, so we go carry. Put up on no answer again, and in the year all of the bad man them. Give thanks for life again, we go take them to the dance hall again.
Oh my goodness! So see, it's part of that caught my attention. So Mark Brown was saying what?
Outside the speak like
I know you're from the States. I'm trying to speak like y'all. That was so accurate, man.
It's the comedy, right? Because everybody, again, we talk about the diaspora and the continent.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks they can do an African accent. Everybody thinks they can do somebody from the UK and all that.
Okay.
You hear this, but then you don't hear somebody from Ghana.
Yeah.
So she even caught me off guard with it. Like, her timing is impeccable. I didn't write that. She hit me with that. So
awesome.
I can't take credit. That was an ad lib. I'll give it up for her on that, right?
She's ace, man. She's
super talented.
Yep. And you should try speaking like a Ghanaian. Khalil, can I hear that? Hit me with that. Oh. Yeah, I know, because usually when we speak, we have some of these little words around there, like those exclamations around there, like oh.
Right, we were trying to figure out, me and my DPL, it's like, what, we can just stick the O at the end of anything? Like, we're going to the store? Like, I can do that. Like, I can put it anywhere. Where do y'all know where to put it, right?
Yeah. But you have to know the right
placement.
The right place, right? So that's what I got to learn.
When to use when to use O, and La. L-A is another one, too, Yeah.
I have to learn how to suck my teeth.
Well, listen. So let's talk about the premiere. What are preparations ahead of the premiere, though?
Okay, so there's a lot that's been going on. We'd like to thank Movenpick Hotel for giving us the opportunity to be there tomorrow. So 6 p.m. is the black carpet rolling out. Come and do your thing. Take your pictures. Hang out with the cast and crew. With the cast. And then 7 p.m. is the actual showing of the movie.
All right.
Yeah. So we showed at 7 p.m. But we have a very, very big surprise. By the way, this is strictly by invitation. Because of COVID and all of that.
Yep.
It has been. Look, let me be real with you. This has been very, very, very hectic. Trying to put this together, especially this particular time.
Okay.
What we're experiencing globally. But in all of this, we've been able to overcome it, and we're finally here. I don't have to go into details, but we're finally here. So this means it means a lot to all of us, the entire team, everyone. The people who we shot the movie, their locations, people that like the locations that we use. They've been asking, when is the movie coming out?
We can't wait. Asking.
We can't wait. So it means a lot. Tomorrow is going to be a big night. We put a lot into this, and we're looking forward to a great show.
All right. And how difficult or how easy was it like to have shot the entire movie during COVID?
Well, actually, we shot it last July during the year of return, so we beat COVID. So COVID really, I said, it slowed the world down to my pace because I was already in front of the computer every day. I edit myself, so I edited the movie. So luckily we got in and out before COVID as far as the actual production side. So the only thing it affected really was the distribution. We had a different theatrical situation in the States we were going to use and all of that. But I just really sat back and said, when COVID hit and stuff started shutting down, I said, some people are actually going to come out of the other side better on the other end. How can I be one of those people? How can I use this time? You're forced to sit in the house. You're forced to sit there. You have time. What are you going to do with it? And that was my focus.
Okay. All right. Before we get things wrapped up here, just to find out, have you met any directors, any producers, any other writers, since you've been here in Ghana?
I have. Our production manager, Bassi Muhammad, who's sitting here off camera. I don't know. It might be catching her. She took me I came back last December, just to go around, try to do some publicity, try to keep the momentum going. And I went to the Ghana Oscars committee meeting with her, and there was so many people there. And I met Pascal, his guy, there, but a bunch of people. Amake Ababresi, she showed up on the set. I have to single her out. Like, she showed so much love. Like,
she's great.
Just
real love.
Real.
Like, we were supposed to meet up physically, and it never kept working out. And we were at the airport. He finally got us on the phone. She was like, "Hey, PY, I'll give you my number. We'll catch up later." Yeah. And then I called her after I left, we kind of built, and she was kind of breaking things down to me about the industry. So when I came back, I got to sit in this room with so many of them and just hear them vent about, this is what the industry needs. Why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? Ghanaians always do this. And I had to tell her, I said, look, it's not Ghanaians. I said, if you took a bunch of African-American filmmakers, put them in the room, you had the same complaints. We always do this. Why don't we do this? Why don't we? So I saw how much was in common. I saw what they felt the industry was lacking. And I said, we have things on that side that could fill those voids.
Can you tell me what exactly is lacking here?
Well, some of them felt like, some of the filmmakers felt like some of the more established ones who've been there don't reach out to help. Some complain like, hey, I might get this actor in here who has a name, and then once it's over with, they ignore me and they don't want to help promote what we did. They don't want to open the doors for us. One of the big things was they felt it was too cliquish. Well, if we don't stick together and everybody was this clique is this clique and this clique, and that keeps us from moving forward and I'm like, that sounds like what they would say. I'm like, look, it's not a Ghanaian thing. So I was hearing I was hearing those types of things, and it really allowed me to sit back and say, wow, there are things, the resources we can bring that can really help over here, and the resources you all have over here can really help us. It's like we all can bridge that gap.
Yeah, synergy
together, right? Synergy is the perfect word. We all on both sides have something to offer that can be beautiful. And I feel like coming to Africa is the first example of that.
All right.
The first foundation, the first brick in that foundation and hopefully not just me. If it's projects that, you know, I love what Stonebwoy, when I saw Stonebwoy and Carrie Hilson, I'm like, see, you know, there it is again.
That's the good
you
marriage.
See Beyonce and Shada Wally, you're like, see, there it is again. You know, and it's like, I feel like those are the steps, and it's just going to continue.
All right. And let me just go back to Khalil here. So you've met any actors and actresses yet? Have you?
I was at McBrown's house yesterday.
Okay,
she
right.
cooked dinner for me, bro.
Yeah,
like
I mean, I forgot. I should have you know, discounted her. I should have done.
Man,
yeah, you were there.
It was amazing. She's beautiful. Like what a wonderful host, and just like a warm human being. Right. I mean, she saw me on the film. I saw her on the film. Yeah. But you know, this was the first time we got to meet.
Yeah.
You know, so it was really nice to be in her home. And
you really sound like you want to try her food again.
It was the best thing I've eaten since I've been in Ghana.
All right.
Yeah.
No doubt. We've got 10 more minutes to go, and of course tomorrow's a D-Day, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And let's see. So you know what people say. So PY, people usually say the Ghanaian movie industry is withering. What do you say? You think it's not? You think it is?
I don't think it's going down like that. I believe that there are, you know, like I just said, Pascal, people out there there are some new faces. What's the name of that guy? The one who did Aloe Vera?
Peter.
You know, great guy. You know, skillful. He's very talented. You know, so I believe the game is changing. It's just a gradual process. You know, finding the right minded people to be able to work with. So I believe, no, we are not wiping out. You know, I think this is the time for us to actually put our foot down and then just, you know, take a bigger step that we can use to continue telling our story.
Right.
You know, because we need this platform. We cannot kill our industry.
And there's a bigger plan in place. I'm here for the premiere.
Right.
But this was something that PY put together. He asked Anwar, can you get Khalil to come?
Right.
Bring him here. I want him to see Ghana. I want him to see what we have to offer. I want him to understand that this is viable and that we can make movies here. So now I'm here.
And we're going to have another movie maybe soon?
Oh, definitely. Movies.
We shoot like 2 movies every year.
We're planning to shoot 2 in 2021 here.
Nice.
In Ghana.
Awesome. We look forward to all of that. However, tomorrow's a big day, so I wish you guys all the best. And what can I say? I'll be there.
Yes.
We look forward to seeing you, my brother.
I'll be there.
Yes.
I'll be there. Like Redman, right? I'll be there. No, I mean, he's saying I'll be that, but I'm saying I'll be there.
I'll be there.
That was nice how you flipped it, though.
Yeah,
that's hip-hop.
But hold on, before we sign out, we're talking about connections, right?
Right.
So he was in the movie with Omar Epps.
Yeah.
And then Omar Epps was in the movie here with David Donto.
Right.
And he's in the movie with David Donto.
Right. Connected dots. Nice.
You know.
Oh, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Anwar Jamison, big shout to you. Been doing great over the years.
Thank you.
What can I say? More greasy elbows. If you like, you can swim in the grease if you want to. You might need that. And shouts going to PY as well, my brother. I run into you every now and then. So
I know.
Yeah, you and I should have some watch it joint. Watch it PM, you know.
Watch it. We'll do Rocks Watch It.
That's what I'm saying.
Rocks Watch It.
And you should try too, Khalil.
I'm on it.
Oh, thanks for coming in. I wish you guys all the best. Tomorrow, I will be there. All right?
All right, brother.
And in case you're looking forward to getting some invitations, hit me up. I surely will get you a couple. We'll be activating phones tomorrow, and we'll see how you get to win, okay? A big shout out to everybody out there. 6 more minutes to hit 5. Coming up is the big bulletin. And listen, we've got one big Ghanaian throwback song to play. And this is like, you know, one of the heavyweight throwback jams. If you hear it, you should know it. And here it is right here. Lord Kenya. I am Elvis Crystal. I'll be back after the big bulletin live here on Asaase.